Hello, everyone, and welcome to this webinar, which I believe you've been waiting for as much as us. So my name is Andrea Diaz Fernandez, and I'm product specialist for Western Europe. And today I have with me Barbara and Bianca.
Hi, everyone. My name is Bianca Juhas, and I'm the product specialist for the Eastern European region. Thank you so much for joining us today.
And hi, everyone. I'm Barbara Tristan, and I'm the product manager for this product that you might all have been waiting for. And this is the new ageLOC True Face Peptide Retinol Complex. And so today we will introduce you to the trends and the positioning of this new product. And then Bianca, Andrea, and me will go through all the product details about this ageLOC Peptide Retinol Complex.
Yeah, exactly. So Barbara, as the product manager, I know that you worked a lot with market data and trends before the launch. So can you share us that you currently see?
For sure. So today we are here to speak about a specific product, a serum, that we would traditionally classify in the anti-aging category. We are going to tell you a bit more about the product itself later, but right now I'm going to tell you first how we got there and why we are interested in this particular category. So first, I can already hear you thinking, anti-aging, seriously, again? And the answer is yes, because it's the name of the category for this type of product, first of all, but also because the premium anti-aging market still and always will be an opportunity. And here are some figures. The global premium anti-aging facial care market represents 7.5% of the bigger market that is the global facial care. And that makes up a total of almost 22 billion USD in 2023, which Europe and South African market made 4 billion of US dollars. So the global premium anti-aging category is still set to grow because the growth rate yearly is almost 4%, and that is between 2023 and 2028. So all of this basically means that it's a very interesting market to be in.
Indeed, Barbara, it is really important to know that the premium anti-aging facial care market is basically the place to be right now. So based on this, Barbara, can you explain us a bit more and give us a bit more info on what consumers feel and want nowadays?
Yes, so to understand this, what consumers want in this market, Nu Skin commissioned a study that we call social listening, and it was conducted in Europe. As the name says, this is basically a way to spot trends and consumer needs by listening, or rather investigating, discussions on social media. And this study told us that consumers want multifunctional products that allow them to simplify their skincare routine, providing several benefits. It told us as well that they are curious about ingredients and they seek effective and science-based solutions. And that is a lot of information for us when we develop a product. It gives us basically the direction in which we should formulate. And building on this, we further investigated consumer trends and wishes via Mintel. In short, Mintel told us that people are looking for long-lasting results, high-quality ingredients, proven results, and even recommendations from skin experts. So basically, what happens after all these researches is that we put all the info into a shaker, we shake it, and we come up with a brilliant concept idea. The idea would be a multi-benefit anti-aging serum delivering real results, packed with highly valuable ingredients and science backed up. That's basically what we call the job to be done.
Well, thanks. That's all data, and they are quite useful. But I think or I feel that there is one thing that you didn't mention here, and it's that people want what we call anti-aging products, but they mainly want is to feel good about themselves and the way they look, so no matter their age, because they are done with the age shaming and denigrating their signs of skin aging. So do you agree with that?
Totally, Bianca. I agree. Especially nowadays, we are completely done with the age shaming, especially when we are talking about the signs of aging in our skin. So from all the researches we conducted, this is really one thing that's struck through. The time for acceptance, meaning when we talk about the acceptance of aging, is here and it is here to stay. So therefore, we have a very, very strong positioning for this ageLOC True Face product. And instead of speaking about anti-aging that seeks skin perfection, we want to speak about well-aging. So skin aging is a natural part of life, and embracing it mindfully, it is our choice.
Exactly. And therefore, say hello to our new ageLOC True Face Peptide Retinol Complex, our well-aging multi-benefit serum packed with ingredients and science that will deliver real and long-lasting results in just 7 days, so that's super quick, and results that we are obviously going to prove. And if you go back to the job to be done, I think we ticked pretty much all the boxes.
Well, exactly. As you say, we tick all the boxes, and that's why we can recommend this serum to younger generations. So people in their 20s, they are very active on social media, and they are looking for, hyped ingredients. But this product will speak as well to people in their 30s or 40s who want to age gracefully, so no matter their age. So we can say that it's really for everyone.
Indeed, Bianca, this product is for everyone willing to test it, but for that, we need to explain its benefits and its specifications.
Exactly.
So what's inside this new product that makes it so great, Bianca?
Well, it has been formulated with our famous ageLOC ingredient blend and 2 ingredients that make it stand out. One of them is the AI-identified peptide, and the other is the retinol complex. It's a very gentle formula, so it will be suitable for all skin types, and you can use it every day. But now let's break it down, what the main benefits are of the product. So thanks to the AI-identified peptide and the retinol complex, it helps visibly reduce the appearance of the fine lines and the wrinkles. It also reduces the appearance of hyperpigmentation. It improves the skin tone and the texture, and it reduces pore appearance. And of course, also thanks to the ageLOC blend, it helps decrease the appearance of the visible signs of skin aging. And last but not least, we have the jojoba plus 4 TB blend, which helps to preserve the skin's natural moisture barrier, which makes your skin soothed and hydrated.
Exactly.
Indeed, Bianca. So let's go a bit more in detail with each specification for these great ingredients so that you all understand the benefits of the ageLOC True Face Peptide Retinol Complex. And for that, let's start with our first ingredient today, our ageLOC blend, that I'm very sure most of you know. So our Nu Skin researchers, with a strong experience of around 30 years working on genes expression profile and epigenetics, they managed to lock down ingredient blends that can target the visible signs of skin aging at the source. So having as a result a youthful and vibrant appearance we all love.
Yeah, that's a very first interesting ingredient. And the second one is our AI-identified peptide. This peptide is not a regular one. It's the first clinically tested peptide that was identified by AI. And what benefit does this peptide bring in our formula? Well, it targets the visible signs of skin aging. It will improve skin tone and texture. It also reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It's able to increase the key component of younger and bouncier looking skin. And one of the key aspects for me of this ingredient is that it enhances the effectiveness of retinol, as retinol and the peptide both work synergistically, meaning they benefit from one another. So then, talking about ingredients, let's not stop the talk, sorry. And we are going to check the next important one in this product, which is the retinol, or actually, I should rather say retinoids, Andrea, right?
Correct. Correct. So today, one of the most important ingredients we're going to talk about is retinoids. So as the concept of retinol might be new for some of you, let's answer the question of, okay, Andrea, but what is retinol? So the term retinol encompasses a family of chemical compounds that are natural or synthetic derivatives of vitamin A, meaning they share the structural and functional similarities with this vitamin. So in our body, retinol is the main circulating form of this vitamin A, retinoic acid being its main active molecule. So retinoic acid, the biologically active form of vitamin A, is converted from retinol and retinyl esters through a number of different steps in our body that you can see in the graph right now in the middle of your screen. The second graph here on the right of your screen illustrates the skin cellular turnover. So in easy words, the process in which the new cells in the deeper part of the epidermis make its way up until the top layer of our epidermis, and it becomes a dead cell until it sheds. So this skin cellular turnover normally is done in 28 days in average, but by using retinol, we promote this skin cellular turnover in a faster way. So that's why we can also see an improvement in the appearance of signs of skin aging, skin tone, and dark spots, because skin cells, even depigmented ones, thanks to this cell turnover, will be pushed up to the top layer of the skin, and they will then be shed.
Very interesting.
But thank you so much, Andrea, for explaining the basics of the retinols. It's quite impressive and it's very interesting, I think. And if I understand well, in the TrueFace peptide retinol complex, it's not just the retinol that makes it special, but the fact that we have a complex, so a retinol complex, plus there is the peptide, which will boost the effect of the retinol, right?
Exactly, Bianca. So in this product, the retinol plus the AI peptide, they work synergistically, as Barbara mentioned before. So now that you mentioned the retinol complex, it is called complex because it is a duo indeed. So we have actually included two different types of retinoids. We have on one side the retinol and on the other one the retinoic acid ester. So they are powerful ingredients. It is a powerful ingredient complex with multiple benefits for your skin. So it will help with the appearance of hyperpigmentation. It will also help to fade the dark spots, and it will improve the skin tone, texture, and skin elasticity. So all of these benefits while being gentle of the skin. Isn't that amazing, Bianca?
Well, yeah, exactly. It's quite amazing. So all the ingredients we have seen have very great benefits for the skin appearance. But we need to also talk about our last blend in this formula, which is the jojoba plus 40 blend. This is very important because it will help to preserve your skin's natural moisture barrier. And when talking about retinol, that's crucial because a well-balanced moisture barrier can help reduce, the potential skin dryness and the flakiness, which sometimes you can experience in the early stages of the application of the retinol. And now I think we can move to the usage of this serum. Barbara, can you tell us the basics?
Exactly. I will tell you the basics, but I hope you guys by now, you will have understood that this serum is not just a retinol serum. We have many other ingredients that makes up this great formula. And it's thanks to this combination of ingredients that we can say that this serum can be used daily. So it's my first usage point for you, Bianca. You can integrate this serum daily into your nighttime routine. And I precise nighttime. Why? Because the use of retinoid ingredient can lead to sun sensitization for the skin. And that's true for every retinoid-based serum. And therefore, we recommend night usage, and we highly recommend using a SPF product in your morning routine to protect the exposed body parts. And because it's a serum, second point of usage, the correct order in your night routine is to apply it after cleansing and toning, and then you can follow up with your favorite moisturizer. So cleansing, toning, serum, moisturizer. Last point, if you believe you really have sensitive skin, we recommend you to introduce the ageLOC True Face Peptide Retinol Complex step by step in your routine. So you use it every 3 days for a while, and then every 2 days, and you build your way up. Andrea, can you tell us which part of the body we can actually use this peptide retinol complex?
For sure, Barbara. So as you all know, we can use this serum on face and the neck. But not only this, we can also use it in our décolleté and in the back of your hands. Those last two body parts are often quite forgotten, but we must not forget that they are also very often exposed to the sun and other environmental stressors. So they often show the visible signs of skin aging, similar to the ones that we have on the face and neck. So important not to forget them.
Yeah, well, exactly. Before we talk about sustainability, let's also check the packaging. We have a nice video, a GIF that shows you in details the packaging. So girls, if you can show it. Thanks, yeah. So the packaging, as you can see, includes a cap and a pump dispenser for usage convenience. And there is also an outer case, which contains a replaceable cartridge. And when the first cartridge runs out, you can simply insert a new one in the outer case. But the original packaging requires replacement every 3 to 6 months in order to keep everything working properly and also to ensure microbiological safety.
Exactly. Thank you, Bianca. And so this packaging is a very unique design, at least at Nu Skin. It's the first time we have it. And this approach allows us 53% reduction in annual packaging waste and 72% reduction of packaging per refill compared to a typical single-use glass packaging. And moreover, the cartridge that you can replace month-over-month is made by 100% recycled material, excluding the lid, and it's composed of only one type of material, which is PP. So all of this is great.
Indeed. So thank you, ladies, for explaining the details behind this innovative packaging at Nu Skin. But now let's move to results, which I'm sure you're very, very excited to know everything about. So for this product, we conducted an 8-week in vivo study in-house in which we did 2 different assessments. So first, we did instrumentation measurements. So in these instrumentation measurements, we had different tools to measure different aspects of the skin while using ageLOC True Face Peptide Retinol Complex. Then the participants, they did a self-assessment evaluation of the results. And finally, we conducted a second clinical study where here a clinical grader evaluated these results. But we will go through all the details one by one, self-assessment and instrumentation measurements, as the clinical grading is done in another study.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
So now let's start with the first study and the instrumentation measurements. After just one use, there was an improvement of 20% in skin firmness. And after 8 weeks, there was an improvement of 64% in skin elasticity and a 38% improvement in the skin barrier moisture after, again, 8 weeks.
Indeed, great results, Bianca. And then in this same 8-week study, we have the self-assessment results, in which subjects, they evaluated these parameters based on their perception. After just 1 week, the subjects of this first study, they observed some great improvement on different attributes. So we can see here an 80% agreed their complexion looked brighter, and around an 87%, they also agree their skin looks and feel more energized and healthy. So still in this study, after 8 weeks, they kept seeing continuous improvement. So in this graph here you have right now, you can see great results, amongst which we would like to highlight the benefits of our ageLOC True-Face Peptide Retinol Complex. Some of them, it's great results of 47% improvement in the skin tone evenness, a 37% improvement in the fine lines and wrinkles, and also around a 47% on skin glow. So very good results on this study.
Very good results that you can actually see here. So we have some before and after from 2 participants of this first study. And on the left, you can see improvement in skin texture, fine lines, and wrinkles already after 2 weeks. And on the right, after 8 weeks, there are improvements on the skin tone evenness, the skin smoothness, and also the fine lines. So I think the pictures here, they speak for themselves, to be honest.
Well, exactly. So I just got the product this morning. Thank you so much, Barbara, for sending me, and can't wait to try it out. And we can also talk about a third-party in vivo study. It lasted for 12 weeks, and the results were evaluated by a clinical grader. So who is the clinical grader? Clinical grader, it's trained expert who is skilled at noticing and identifying changes in the skin's appearance of the subjects on different attributes. And here is what he found. So by the end of the study, there was an 35% improvement of fine lines and wrinkles. There was almost 30% improvement in the overall skin appearance. And these results really back up what the testers observed in the previous study and what we can clearly see in the before-after picture that Barbara just showed us. Okay, so these were the clinical studies, and I think we can move to the frequently asked question of this webinar. So here is the first question that we often get, and it's about the concentration of the retinol in the formula. Well, Barbara, can you explain this to us?
Of course, I can. So the first thing I have to say is that I'm not going to give you a concentration, sorry. And here's why. So when people want to know the percentage of retinol in a product, it usually makes sense because they want to compare it to other products. But in our case, the comparison doesn't quite work. And we have 3 key reasons why. First, the retinol we use is a slow release, meaning it's gradually released over time. Second, we use a retinol complex. Andrea told us everything about it. It combines the slow-release retinol and a retinoic acid ester. And each of them have different strengths. And finally, because we are using those 2 types of retinoids, it's hard to compare our formula directly with another one in terms of percentage.
Well, yeah, and also let's not forget the effect of the AI-identified peptide, right?
Indeed. So we talked before about synergy, and our oligopeptide works synergistically with retinol, so to boost its benefits. So the term synergistically, let's give a bit of a scientific fact. It's really important here in science. So it means that 1 + 1 is not equal to 2. So it's actually much more powerful than that. So to put it in scientific terms, the word synergy, it comes from the Greek word synergia, which means working together. So when we talk about the context of our formula here for the peptide retinol complex, synergy means that when 2 or more ingredients work together, the result is greater than each of them would do on its own.
Exactly. It's super interesting. I love this fact. And another frequently asked question is about the combination of this serum, the ageLOC True-Face Peptide Retinol Complex, with other cosmetic products containing potent ingredients like vitamin C, AHA, BHA, etc., etc. So Bianca, can you help us understand here this question?
Yeah, sure. Scientifically, it's okay to combine this serum with other potent ingredients that you mentioned. So the vitamin C, ceramides, AHA, BHA, and more ingredients. Just you can think about the Nutricential products, for example, or other new skin products which contain these ingredients. Basically, the retinol and retinoids are generally compatible with these ingredients. However, when it comes to products that promote cellular turnover, and these are the mentioned AHA, the BHA, or other chemical and even the mechanical exfoliants, the caution, it's very, very important. These ingredients can make your skin more sensitive, and over-exfoliating can easily lead to irritation. But to avoid this, it's best to build up your routine slowly. So we recommend introducing one potent ingredient at a time, just what we have explained in the usage part. Because this way, your skin has time to adjust to these ingredients. And also make sure to use sun protection in the morning routine because these ingredients like the retinol, the AHA or the BHAs, they can increase the sensitivity to the sun.
Exactly. Thank you, Bianca, and thank you, Andrea. And just as a heads up, guys, we are excited to announce already another upcoming webinar, and during which we will take a deeper dive into how to differentiate all the serums that we now have at Nu Skin and how to effectively combine them with other Nu Skin products, especially serum. So I think that was all for today.
I think so too. Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you, everyone.
Bianca.
Thank you, Bianca.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.